Students, today we are discussing theorems on parallelogram. The diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. That is the thing we have to prove. So what is given in a parallelogram? So we have taken the parallelogram ABCD. While drawing the parallelogram, you have to show these signs. On the pair of opposite sides, you have to show one arrow mark saying that they are equal and parallel. And on the other pair, you have to show two arrow marks showing that there are two parallel sides and equal sides. Okay, it is given in the parallelogram ABCD. AC is the diagonal. So we are explaining about the figure regarding the theorem. Now what is to prove? It divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. Here you see triangle ABC and another triangle ADC. You have to show that these two are congruent. So in the proof, to prove, I will write triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC. Okay, now in the proof, I have taken two triangles ABC and ADC. So how to prove this? This is to be proved by taking the any congruency axiom. Now look at this. These two are opposite sides of the parallelogram. They are equal, and these two are again opposite sides of the parallelogram. They are equal and parallel. Now take this diagonal. It is the third side. So you have taken one pair of sides. This is the second pair of sides, and this is the third pair of sides are equal. So which one do you remember? Is it SSS axiom of congruency? Yes, you are right. Now we are going to write them in the steps. That is, in triangle ABC, first we have taken AB equal to CD, or it can be DC, which is sides of parallelogram. The reason is sides of parallelogram. This is the symbol for parallelogram, putting two parallel lines, and if you put GM, it means that it's a parallelogram. Now again, AB you have taken AB equal to CD, and then BC equal to AD for the same reason. So for this you can put this type of flower brackets because the reasons for both of them are same. Now here also AC and AC. What you can write? You can write it as common side. So you have got three sides are equal. Now you can say that triangle ABC is congruent. Before writing the names, you think that the sides B is common to D. So A is common to A. Now the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC by which axiom? It is SSS axiom of congruence. SSS congruence rule. Now it is proved. This is the important theorem, so you have to learn. Again, I am going to take another theorem, that is, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now, ABCD is a parallelogram. As I said, I have put one arrow mark here on opposite sides parallel and equal showing, and these two are again having two arrow marks showing that these two are equal and parallel. Now, ABCD is a parallelogram. AC and BD are the diagonals intersecting at O. What you have to prove is, it is bisecting means at the intersecting point, length from A to O should be equal to O to C. That is, AO equal to OC. Again, length from the intersecting point to the vertex B should be equal to the length from intersecting point to the vertex D. Should be OB equal to OD. That we have written. What is to prove? Now in the proof, I have to take two triangles in such a way that the line AO OC, OD, OB is included. So I am taking triangle AOD and triangle BOC. In this, for proving the congruency, we will take these two angles. See, angle DAO and angle BCO are equal. Can you say? The reason, see, AD is parallel to BC, BD is the transversal. So, angle 1 and angle 2 are the alternate angles between the two parallel lines. Okay. Now, here we have another pair of angles, that is vertically. Now, see here, another pair of angles are the angle ADO. Here can I take 2 and 2. This is 1. So these two angles are equal again for the same reason, that is AD is parallel to BC and BD is the transversal. These two are the vertex angles. Now, two angles you got, angle, angle, and one side in between, included side must be equal. Are they equal? See, the triangle, this is triangle, one side of the parallelogram. In this triangle, BC is another side of the parallelogram, which are equal. Okay, now you got one angle and side and another angle. So now you must be knowing that which axiom you are going to use, that is ASA congruency rule. Now by congruency, these two triangles are congruent. Now we can say that the AO is congruent to OC because of CPCT. You know what is full form of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. BO equal to OD. Okay, and then that is what we have to prove. So in triangle AOD, what we have mentioned here is angle DAO equal to angle BCO, that is one of the angle, and angle ADO equal to angle CBO, this is another angle. Both the angles are equal. We have taken only a single reason, that they are alternate angles. Okay. Now AD equal to BC. This is opposite sides of parallelogram. Okay. Now triangle, therefore triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COB. Why I have mentioned COB? A is congruent to C, O is congruent to corresponding to O, and D is corresponding to B. So this we have proved because of ASA congruency rule. Congruency rule. So what we had to prove is AO equal to OC and BO equal to OD. These two are CPCTs. So we have proved.